Hi, welcome back to another episode of Pop Degrees Audio Stories. This is officially the 40th episode of my channel. It seems amazing to me that it's that way, and I'm using some new tech. As you can see on my neck here, we have a new microphone, wireless. So we're getting high-techy here, so I just couple of announcements, I guess. I'm going to try to make this a kind of a quick one. Leaving tomorrow morning to see Billy Strings play in Bethel Woods, which should be a lot of fun. I don't know if any of you guys are Billy Strings fans, but I am. So I'm leaving first thing in the morning for that. So this is one that's called Take a Pause. It was a beautiful morning as my sister and I pulled off my street onto the main road. We were greeted by a majestic, full orange moon with delicate, velvety clouds stretching from side to side throughout its center. It subtly shined its way into our souls, making a very early morning just a little more palatable. We watched as it moved closer and closer to the horizon, bringing our visual feast to a gentle conclusion. As my mind shifted from the magical visions in the heavens to planning my day ahead, I realized that organizing my schedule was the most insignificant part of the present moment that I was experiencing. It seems like we all have moments when we can see as plainly as the noses on our faces that the time that truly matters is the time we choose to share with love, to share love with one another and appreciate the beauty all around us. There is something that fills us up from within, somehow quiets the constant voices of responsibility and routine. I often wonder why we don't do more of it. It seems a lot more fulfilling to share love, trust, and kindness than to be consumed by a spreadsheet or worry about whether someone sent an email. Yet most of us have learned to become taskmasters, or at least we think we have. I can tell you that as each year passes, allowing ourselves to be distracted by things of little importance only subtracts from the precious moments that we are given to celebrate what truly matters. Just as this rambling reflection on love is filtered through my fingertips, one letter at a time, I glance behind me and see the sunrise cresting over the horizon. It is every bit as magnificent as the moon, yet beautiful in its own unique way. The deep blues and vibrant oranges surrounding the rising sun help it stand out with such striking contrast that it seems to be resting upon a pedestal, reminding me once again that life's greatest gifts are the ones that ask nothing of us except for us to pause long enough to notice them. Yeah, that's the story. Take a pause, and I'm gonna finish tonight up with this magical little piece called "Being a Hero for a Day." I'm lying on a gray sofa. The softness helps me think and contemplate many ideas, some filled with the happiness that only joy can bring. At other times, darkness creeps in, changing the hue of my perspective. Life, it's all about choices. Deciding to see the rainbows and sunshine instead of the caves of self-doubt and evil auras is a decision we get to make each and every day when the morning light reaches our eyes. The morning brings the challenge. The morning brings the challenge of my car not starting. The battery is drained of its power because of an error that I have to admit was a self-inflicted wound. I left my electric cooler plugged in overnight in the Volvo, and the consequence is being stranded on the 4th floor of a steamy, smelly parking garage in St. Louis, asking random strangers for their generosity of giving me a few minutes of their time to help someone they had never met as they impatiently head towards their next destination. After trying every solution I could think of, each one born from a mounting frustration, I finally remember that I have a portable power station I purchased for the trip across the country. As I retrieved the device from the car, which I had to break into to get, an older couple walks over towards me and asks how they might be able to help me get back on my way. Their pleasant, enlightened energy helps me realize that all is not lost, and their spark of optimism becomes a welcome companion, a reminder to believe in what's possible rather than what's not possible. About 15 minutes later, after a meaningful exchange of thoughts, dreams, faith in our mutual bucket list aspirations, I turn the key and the energy of the universe seems to resurrect my car. What had begun as a first world inconvenience with a potential to become an experience of sadness and despair in a strange place is transformed into one of hope and joy. We continue exchanging light-filled energy, a gift that stayed with me for the rest of the trip. As we prepared to part ways, we all agreed that this meeting was somehow destined to be. It is a reminder to me that hope often arrives wearing an ordinary face. They took a moment to be heroes to me, and so I gave them a copy of the book that I had written. They saw it as a generous gesture, one that moved them emotionally. To me, it was a simple gift, far less important than their decision to show kindness to a stranger, to show one hope beneath the sky that only moments earlier had been filled with dark clouds. Each day when we wake, I believe we have the opportunity to be heroes, if only for one day. None of us have to carry the burden of being heroes for the rest of our lives, but perhaps one kind, selfless gesture each day is a good place to start. Who knows? May become a habit with power. A power to not, it may become a habit with the power, if not to change the world as we know it, then to lift the gray skies from the people that we love the most and help them see blue skies and rainbows again. Even if these folks from Missouri did not do anything other than provide a belief that the next moment would be better than the last, that was more than enough for me. Even if it's only a single moment, choose to be a hero. Okay, that's my first time newfangled video presentation, and I hope you like it. If there's anything, I want to say this. If there's anything I can do to make my videos more appealing, more exciting, more something, I really would like that. And you can just put the comments down in the comment section. I am not a closed-minded person, so I love to be enlightened by people with more experience than myself. So please either put your comments down in the bottom, or you can send me an email at plantedseed321@gmail.com. Love to hear from you. Again, this is it's a Friday night, and I love you all. God bless.